You've got a shower room with that onyx on the floors, the ceilings, the walls, everywhere. 2 rainfall shower heads, 2 high-level ones, 4 sprayers on each side, 12 shower heads in this shower room. You even have a mirror built in here on the door of your shower. And then on the other side, we have the true throne right there to get down to some real business. And if all this wasn't enough, this is what $54.6 million buys you in New York City.
$1 million. How much do that building cost, hypothetically? Like this one strip of building, how much does that cost you? That is crazy to even think about.
Starting our tour in the entry lobby, where we have neo Art Deco style inspired finishes, leading down the hall to the building elevators, which take us up. The elevator leads right into the foyer.
Bro, think about that though. Like, how many floors did he say it was?
This is what $54.6 million buys you in New York City.
6 floors. Like, look at all this. Damn, that's. Imagine waking up and seeing this in the morning. I'ma be overwhelmed. I'm gonna be extremely overwhelmed. First of all, I don't even like being that high up in the sky. I don't like having to take an elevator. If you're this high in the sky, you just have to take an elevator and you gotta pray to God that work every day. Like, I'm really not interested in living my life like that. But look at this view right here. I have never seen Central Park from this view. Look at this. Look at New York. Like, New York is mad beautiful. Like, bro, there's too much life to not be living life. Like, look at all of this. Like, imagine waking up out the window and seeing this. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna drop to my knees and thank God immediately.
Starting our tour in the entry lobby, where we have neo Art Deco style inspired finishes, leading down the hall to the building elevators, which take us up. The elevator leads right into the foyer of this duplex apartment. And what's behind those 2 doors is one of the best views in the entire city. Check this out.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Welcome to the Great Room. We are perfectly centered on Central Park, looking.
Look at that. This the details. It's the details. Look at the book underneath the canvas. It's the details. It's for me personally. It's the little details that really pull something together, bro. Without this right here, it's not hitting. I'm liking these details. The couch is pretty. The couch is cool. You know, it don't really feel like a home, but I guess a penthouse isn't supposed to feel like a home. It's supposed to feel like a hotel, kind of like.
North. This view is the best view of Central Park of any tower on Billionaires Row.
Oh my gosh! You know what would be so cool if they could set up a zip line from like here all the way to Central Park North on like 110th Street. How much would niggas be willing to pay for that, bruh? That's at least, I'm saying, like, imagine you got 5 minutes to get to Central Park North. You got 5 minutes to get to 110th Street. And you could zip line from here all the way across the city. Somebody got to make that happen. Somebody got to put something together to make that happen. That's because, like, if you really got to get all the way over here, what's the fastest way you can get here? Like, if money is not a factor, what's the fastest way you can get here? Maybe, like, a bike. Maybe, like, a city bike. You take the city bike up Central Park West, or this is East, Central Park East or West. I guess you'll get there within a reasonable time on an electric city bike. But if you can zip line from here all the way, that might be pretty dangerous, but just an idea, bruh. We got all the money in the world at this point. We spending $54 million on a penthouse. Somebody got to make something shake, bruh. Like, if you got that much money, I want as much convenience as humanly possible. I want to be able to transport. I want to be able to snap my fingers, and I want to be able to get from where I'm at, and I want to be able to get from Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Staten Island. I want to be able to snap my. How much do that cost to be able to do that?
I mean, it looks like the park is here in the Great Room. And it's only from down here in Central Park that you can really appreciate how colossal that this tower truly is. Standing over 1,400 feet above Manhattan's Billionaires Row, this building was constructed in 2021 on a site that is only 60 feet wide, around the original Steinway & Sons headquarters that was built in 1925. Now I want to talk about the views because this truly is dead center on Central Park. This building was...
It don't get no better than this. You're literally right, it don't get no better than this. Like imagine you like, yeah, like, you know, I'm feeling a little sad, you wake up and see this view. I'm
designed to really feel like the park is inside your apartment. Looking up north, you have a sea of green with a view of all 834 acres of Central Park. Zooming it in, you can see people hanging out after work, lounging and playing in a freshly mowed sheep's meadow. Looking even further north, you can see the rowboat pond and the reservoir, those pristine views of all of the Upper West Side, the George Washington Bridge, and in the distance looking up into the hills of the Hudson Valley. On over to the east, you have the entirety of the Upper East Side, Harlem up there to the north, and on a clear day like today, you can even see all the way up into Connecticut and the Long Island Sound.
Nigga said you can see up into Connecticut. Where's Connecticut? Where part of this is Connecticut? Up here?
Clear day like today, you can even see all the way up into Connecticut.
This up here, I guess that makes sense. That seems like an hour, like 2-hour drive. Bro, there's gotta be more we can do. If you have this much money, like, there's just gotta be more. There just has to be more. Oh, look. I think he has a pool right here. Look right here. He has a pool right there. That's compy right there if he does. Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it.
And the Long Island Sound. Not only do we have the northern views, we have this nice corner moment here where we have views of the west with the sun setting, Hudson River, especially at golden hour. Like right now we're getting into the prime golden hour. And additionally, we have these narrow windows throughout the building. So you have so much sunlight, even though we are facing north, you have that western light coming into the space. Now, as far as details in the gray room, it is 50 feet long. The ceilings are 14 feet high. So you have 14-foot panes of glass here, floor to ceiling, no obstructions of your view. As far as details inside, below our feet, we have solid oak, which has been smoked in this intricate inlaid design here. It is open concept, so at the far end, we have your dining room, seating for 10, and then again, you have another corner moment where now we have views to the east, so your sun rises. The best thing, in my opinion, about this corner is if we're looking down, we are right on
I'm trying to think, like, yeah,
top of the Plaza Hotel. In my opinion, one of the most famous landmarks in the city, and we are well above it. The perspective from up here.
Now don't get it confused. Anybody who's not from New York, don't let this fool you, okay? New York is absolutely beautiful, especially on a bright sunny day like this. They chose a great, fantastic day to do this. Don't get it confused, but if you get all the way down on this here floor and you're coming up Central Park South, it smells like a lot of horse shit. There's a lot of pollution, horse shit. Like, don't get it confused. It's very beautiful, but it's not as beautiful as he's making it seem, though. Like, it's beautiful, though. I'm not trying to disrespect, but this is painting it in a little bit of a picture that's not fully accurate.
Famous landmarks in the city, and we are well above it. The perspective from up here, it never gets old. This is now my second time checking out this space, and it just keeps getting better and better. So from here, I want to take you back into the foyer and break down some of these details. So below my feet, we have a white macaba stone here on the floors, and then that spiral staircase leading up.
I was thinking, like, maybe they should charge to do tours of this. Like, you know how you can pay to go to a museum and, like, charge to have a tour of your museum? Like, I would pay to just have a tour of this house. Like, obviously, I'm a brokey, right? Currently, I'm a brokey, and I can't afford to live. I can't even afford really to be here. But, like, yo, like $100, you know, per person. You know, this would be like I would pay $100 for a tour of this house. Now, obviously, if it's a $54 million penthouse, niggas are not stretching and trying to scrape for $100 and get niggas in here and shit like that. But I think that would still be good for the community. Do it for us. Give us some inspiration. Allow us to. We're never gonna experience anything like this in our lifetime. damn near, let's just say 100% of the population is never going to see nothing like this in their life. Give us the opportunity to go up here and see for $100. Like, you feel me? You could even have a dress code, like, you know, dress to impress. You know, no socks, no shoes, no service or whatever. But let us come up here and see this view. Like, that would be amazing.
To the second floor. This is actually the in-house elevator. So this just serves the penthouse. And I want to break down the details. So right here, this is actually the hinge of a Steinway piano that they've put on the doors, just keeping with the heritage of Steinway Tower. And speaking of the tower, these are hand-cast bronzed handles that are modeled exactly after the tower on every single door. So these are
Ooh, that's hard. That's hard.
The doors that you saw in the beginning. These are the same finishes on every Steinway piano. And if you notice, they run the entire length here, all the way up to the ceiling. For a frame of reference, the elevators we came up in, off to my right here, this is the entry powder room, and look at this powder room. This is a honey onyx on the floors, and then about
you can't even call that a bathroom, bro. A $54 million penthouse, that's a powder room. That's where you get powdered up.
Quarter way up the wall with a standing honey onyx vanity. And if you look, this mirror runs up the walls and the entire ceiling around the other.
Ooh, oh my gosh. Imagine crushing a head.
Side. Out of this bathroom, we have those northern views, but in my opinion, what's even more impressive are the southern views. So again, we have these pocket doors which could close off the space, and we have southern views of the entire city.
Better view than Central Park?
So for the southern wing of the house, we're going to start off to my left here, where you have the home office with, again, those views of all of lower Manhattan. And I also love how you have those little sliver windows facing west, so you have that light just filling up the whole space. Then on the other side, we're now going to enter the open concept kitchen. First off, we have a breakfast bar here, again, with the views, and here's the kitchen. Starting off, we have a crystal white quartzite on the countertop with that waterfall edge down to those oak floors, and it also goes on the backsplash. I want to point out the cabinets because these are meant to mimic piano teeth, the actual keys of the piano for the cabinets. We have gagging out.
If you're paying $54 million, you got to start making up shit. Like, whoever made this penthouse, you need full reign of creativity. Like, you need to start actually doing, because no penthouse is actually worth $54 million. Let's be clear. No penthouse is actually worth $54 million. So when you make this house in mind and you say, okay, this house is gonna go, or this penthouse is $54 million, this is what we need to do. First of all, the view is part of why it's worth that much. So let's establish that. Let's get the views right. Let's make sure the sun coming in and we can see everything. Okay, cool. Outside of, like, you know, bidets and powder rooms and high ceilings and wide living rooms and elevators and shit like that, like, you need to start actually cooking up with the details. Like, the cabinets are supposed to be piano teeth. This is the shit that you need to tap into. Like, the door handle being like a representation of a piano. But yeah, like, that's the type of shit
where 6-burner cooktop.
You gotta do $54 million.
With my favorite, the pot filler. Making our way down, we have the main sink here, nice trough sink, LED lighting underneath, Gaggenau suite again here with the oven, stainless steel, massive refrigerator freezer combo. The typical, what you would expect in a $54 million.
Let me know if my stream went out.
Coffee maker up in here.
Because I feel like it did.
The prep sink, more of those piano keys on the cabinetry. So the kitchen actually then connects to the dining room great room, so you have easy access for service when you are having a big meal here. And I also want to point out on the other side, we also have another one of those very narrow windows to let in that sunlight in the morning. But now for the good stuff, for that opening shot. So back through the kitchen, we now have our southern views with, in my opinion...
Okay, let's see, since you hyping this up over Central Park.
One of the most unique terraces that I've come across in the city. This is your 309 square foot...
Wait, how did he get in the shot?
Facing terrace.
Oh, look at the whatever this is, the drone. Hold on, yeah, I gotta give this a like right here. He shitted with this. I don't know who he is, but he shitted with this one. Like this angle right here.
Terrace. And a lot of
He absolutely shitted with this right here. This is elite work right here. This is like top tier creme de la creme work right here.
Sometimes people are wondering if your neighbors can see into the apartment, but as you can see, the entire building has reflective glass. So all you see is a beautiful reflection of downtown Manhattan. And again,
I mean, if you're looking hard enough from the drone's point of view, you can kind of see, but yeah.
and these views, you have the entire city at your fingertips.
I don't know why you think this is better than the Central Park view, because it's not touching Central Park view at all. Like this is amazing, don't get me wrong, but that Central Park view, you not touching that. I'm just gonna be real. Like there's no view in New York City in the 5 boroughs that's beating that Central Park view that we saw earlier. Like not even close. I don't even know why you said in my like you're then I don't know what you're on, but like this is cool though. Like, you know, you just see a bunch of buildings, you don't see no trees, you don't see no like the vibe is not the same.
Now
This drone shot is absolutely insane though. Like I want to give credit to that because that's crazy.
more on the exterior of this building, it's capped by a 300-foot tall decorative steel crown. The building is designed by shop architects in a neo-Art Deco style, featuring feathered setbacks and residential terraces, like the one that I'm standing on right now. The building is clad with glass on the northern and southern exposures, optimizing the views, and it has these beautiful glassed terracotta panels and bronze finishes on the eastern and western exposures, which causes the building to shimmer as the light changes throughout the day. This terrace is also 50 feet long, and as you can see now, if you are brave, you can stick your head out the side here and get a view of Central Park. So you can get pretty much northern, southern, eastern,
Let me
and western views from this apartment.
Okay, that's not too bad. All right, you got some security right there. Okay, that's like me. I'm not really fully comfortable, but all right, cool. I ain't gonna
The
even
first
trip.
time I came up here and I stuck my head across there and I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh. But just for perspective, you can see how expansive this terrace is. And as far as those views, I mean, you have the entirety of Lower Manhattan, Liberty on a clear day. You'll see at night. And I think it is really the best of both worlds that you have those southern views and those Central Park views. It's something special, this building. It really is. After you. As I grab my sunglasses, my parking slip fell out of my pocket. Could you imagine? Whew. Anyway, heading back on in. We're now gonna head back to the main foyer, and I'm gonna show you now this staircase. So this is a custom staircase, spiral staircase, again with that white macabre on the stonework here heading up to the second floor of this duplex. Having stairs in a New York City apartment is one of the rarest things, but to have a spiral staircase with this stonework on the floor, it's the next level. So here's the landing on the second floor, and if you pull back, these again are the 2 elevators that service the entire building, and then this is the one for the apartment. So if you don't want to take the stairs, you got an elevator. But we're gonna now check out the guest bedroom wing, and immediately you're just greeted with those views again. So here we have 2 guest bedrooms. We're gonna check out this one first off to my right. Decent size here.
I wonder if they do like, can you do a mortgage for this penthouse? Like, I don't, like, for stuff that costs that much, I'm not gonna really understand the full situation, but like okay, I'll put 20 million down, and I'll pay you $1 million a year for the next 34 years. I don't know.
As far as the materials, we have that oak on the floors again, those views again, and light coming in from the west. Let's peek into the bathrooms here. All of them have ensuite bathrooms. As far as materials here in the bathroom, we have Cristallo stone on the shower, the vanity, the floors. We have custom Studio Schofield design bronze fixtures cast by P.E. Jurgen. Right across, we have another guest bedroom with those beautiful views here. And the bathroom has the exact same finishes as the one we just saw, except
This is a nice bedroom right here. This is really nice. You wake up to this, oh my gosh. Bro, I just want to experience. I just want to get all that's for me in this time while I'm on this earth. Like, I just want to, so like whatever God, let me just take this moment right now. God, please allow me to experience and have the life that you have me to live and do all that you have me to do and be who you have me to be, Lord. I pray that I get everything I'm supposed to get out of this life. And please guide my steps. Give me the discernment to know what to do and give me the strength to do what it is that I know I'm supposed to do, Lord. Keep my heart pure. Bless me and my loved ones, Lord. These are the blessings that I ask for in the name of your son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Bathroom has the exact same finishes as the one we just saw, except we have a walk-in steam shower in here. So same, but different. But the main thing, again, is the views. Imagine waking up with that view. So
bro, it's hard to imagine. It's hard to imagine that. Real talk.
Back out into the second level foyer. Again, you have another shot of that beautiful staircase here behind these two doors. Welcome to the primary suite here in Steinway Tower.
Low-key, the other room looks better than, like, the view obviously is better, but the other room looks better outside of the view, in my opinion. I don't like that.
With your
like, this room is supposed to be undoubtedly, if this is the master room, this room is supposed to be undoubtedly, in every facet, the best and better room.
Bedroom. Dead centered on Central Park. Comment down below, would you rather wake up to the southern views of downtown or to Central Park?
That's not even a question. Obviously Central Park. If we all keep working hard enough, our bosses will one day have a nice apartment like this. That's facts. If I lived there, I would never set a toe on that terrace. Are they insane? That balcony is terrifying. One dumb drunk move and you're done. Yeah. I got chills watching this guy get closer to the glass walls. Other than the outrageous great views, this apartment gives me a feeling of combined narrowness throughout. The building itself is freakishly narrow near the top, and the terrace is so narrow that combined with the glass rail feels like a ledge. For $54 million, I'd choose elsewhere. Fair. I'm so happy with my small mountain cabin, waterfalls. That balcony is so terrifying, OMG. Okay.
Kind of torn right now, but I'm leaning towards Central Park just because look at that. Something I want to point out is there are no TVs in this space. It's been staged with no TVs just because the views, the entirety of the park, all the Upper East Side, looking up the Hudson River, especially as the sun's setting, and there's more to see. So we have pocket doors here. This was actually another bedroom that they turned into the primary suite here. So this is staged as another office. And again, we have another corner moment here where we actually have a western exposure. So we're getting that golden hour sun right now at sunset, and just watch how it fills the space up. Even though we're facing north, we still have natural sunlight coming into the space. Again, the materials are all the same, so the floors are oak, everything's the same. This is the first bathroom in the primary suite with onyx everywhere. The floors, the walls. You've got a steam shower with a rainfall shower head, all brass here on the fixtures, and again, another one of those windows. And I think that's such a beautiful design feature, having those windows on the west and the east to have light into the entire space. Beautiful bathroom here, which then leads into the first closet, heading across. They call this the morning kitchen, and I really like that term, morning kitchen versus a wet bar. Morning kitchen, new term here. From the morning kitchen, we have the second bathroom in the primary suite here in Steinway Tower. Front and center, we have a custom antique polished metal freestanding tub by William Holland. This is the focal point of this space, and it is just so beautiful with the greens of the park and the backdrop there. We've got veined white onyx walls and floors and oversized slabs throughout the entire bathroom. Then we have a white onyx double vanity, and then we have all custom bronze fixtures. And in this bathroom, we have one of those, yet again, corner moments here overlooking the entirety of the city, north, east. You can't even see the west from here. Where else are you gonna find this? I'm not gonna get too comfy, but damn, imagine soaking in this.
Yeah, don't get too comfy, nigga.
And I haven't even shown you the shower yet.
Broke bitch.
So if you don't want to take a bath, you've got a shower room with that onyx on the floors, the ceilings, the walls, everywhere. 2 rainfall shower heads, 2 high-level ones, 4 sprayers on each side, 12 shower heads in this shower room. You even have a mirror built in here on the door of your shower. And then on the other side, we have the true throne right there to get down to some real business. And if all this wasn't enough, the building has some pretty wild amenities. There's a full-length heated indoor lap pool, a state-of-the-art gym. I even checked out the men's spa, which has a shoe shining station, a steam room, a sauna, and even a barber shop, all in the building. There's so many details, and I've only skimmed over a few. Like, I just noticed there's inlaid lighting at the trim of the ceiling here. And if you really want to see something special, look at this penthouse at night.
Well done. Well done. Excellent video. Well done. Well done. Well done, man. Let's all take inspiration from this and let's go get what's ours, man. Let's go get what's ours. Let's go put down the phone, put down the distraction, let's get to work. Let's get what's ours. Let's get what's ours. Let's get what's ours. Let's get what's ours. Let's get what belongs to us. We only here on this earth for a short amount of time. Especially where we have our full health, our optimal health, our optimal abilities and mobilities and agilities and facilities, and you know what I mean? Like let's get to it, man. Every day, wake up and get on timing, bro. You gotta put pictures on your wall of your dream car, do whatever you gotta do, bro. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. No more wasting time. No more wasting energy. If it's not forward, it's backward. Let's get to it, man. You know, it's not even about money.
I don't know about
experience.
you, but when I see shots of New York City like that, it inspires me to no end. And the beauty of sharing this home here on YouTube is that hopefully it inspired you in some way.
Oh wait, the building is like in a piano, like in the piano key that the door was in. Wow.
To buy a $54 million penthouse, but to achieve whatever you want to in life. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Again, a huge thanks to the listing agents for letting us check out the space.
$218 million Florida mega mansion private island. That shit's getting flooded immediately. And with that, I will see you in the next episode.